Calvin Castine outside the Institute for Advanced Manufacturing building on the campus of the former Clinton Community College. As everyone knows by now, Clinton Community College is no longer located here on over the banks of Lake Champlain. They've moved to the campus of Plattsburgh State University, and as a Clinton County legislator, I'm going to join my fellow legislators in deciding what's the best idea for moving forward with this. And one of the things that is staying put and will be operating, and we're probably going to find out exactly how it's going to operate today, is this building right here. And it will continue to, as we move out of the way for approaching vehicles, prepare people for the workforce. And it's a very important function that this building has been performing since its inceptions a decade or so ago, maybe a decade and a half, I can't remember. Time marches on. So we're going to find out. Not sure if any of my county legislator cohorts will be here, because I received the invite to this as hometown cable, and when I checked with a couple of legislators to see if they'd heard anything about it, the two I heard back from had not, and the others that I contacted didn't reply. So I'm not quite sure what county legislators will be represented here today outside of myself or not. We'll find out.
So this group kind of fans out this way. You're welcome to come over this way if you want. The nasty media is hanging out. It's all good. My sympathies with Pat and such. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Just some short statements for you, and then Assemblyman Jones will talk after me, and then we'll be happy to take your questions. We're announcing today a significant step for Clinton Community College and the future of workforce and community education in this region. I'm pleased to share today that the Institute for Advanced Manufacturing will continue as a part of the Clinton Community College footprint, joined by our new primary location on the SUNY Plattsburgh campus, which we're now mostly moved into, I think. It's been a 3-week move. Barb Golden, everybody right there taking pictures, but also my hero of the move there. And also the healthcare and EMS facility at the hospital, which I believe next week we may begin to move into, which is 13th. Awesome. And then the IAM, which will house the Center for Community and Workforce Development and a growing array of credit and non-credit programming here. I'm also pleased to share today, bearing the lead, that it will be led by Assemblyman Billy Jones, who's right over here, whose strong community leadership and steady business advocacy have marked his nearly 9 years in the New York legislature. He will serve as Clinton's Vice President for Strategic Initiatives and Workforce Development. This is a substantial addition to our leadership. Billy's efforts locally on behalf of area businesses, nonprofits, and institutions like ours have been substantial for a decade. He will bring all of that to the college and more, enabling the IAM and related initiatives to have clear direction really for the first time. As we undertake the huge work of moving a college and moving toward greater financial sustainability, we know that the encouragement and support of an entire community go with us. Building in areas like healthcare, careers, and workforce development align us with state and federal funding priorities and put the blocks in place for us to achieve and thrive. Investing in these directions will pay dividends for the college and for our collective region. In his new role, Billy will provide leadership and oversight of workforce and community education programs at the college. He will spearhead the development of a new master plan for the IAM, creating the regional hub for workforce development, economic development, and education it was designed to become. He will also lead conversations with businesses and employers as the relationship builder and convener that he is. The Institute for Advanced Manufacturing here was dedicated in 2017. It was created to be a key component of the region's economic landscape. It was developed by the college and other community partners, many of whom are here today. And the focus at that time was to align with the evolving trends in manufacturing and industry. Its primary functions were twofold: provide state-of-the-art customized training for the incumbent workforce and provides stackable credentials, certificates, and associate degrees as a pathway for a career in advanced manufacturing. With the college's full reaccreditation in November of 2024, the finalization of our moves to SUNY Plattsburgh and the CVPH campus, and a reversal of downturns in enrollment, Clinton is well positioned to put the IAM on the path to success that was originally envisioned for it. Moreover, the college intends to partner strongly with businesses and others, but it says wheels on it, including CV Tech. There's several folks from CV Tech here today, and its successful range of programs to ensure the facility will be operationally active. I want to thank those here today who are part of our joint success. There's many partners from economic development, Clinton County. Everyone here matters to the success of this college. And so I want to thank you because it's you who are going to guide the partnerships, participation, and the programs that are going to make this place tick and will help serve the students and employers and the local economy for years to come. So those are my remarks, and now I want to introduce Assemblyman Jones.
This looks familiar from last week at this time.
Don't lean into it because it'll wheel away.
Okay. I've dedicated my entire career to serving the North Country, and this new role allows me to continue that work in a very direct and meaningful way. I'm truly excited to join the team here at Clinton Community College and help lead the next chapter for the Institute for Advanced Manufacturing and developing other workforce development initiatives. These programs play a vital role in creating opportunity, supporting local employers, and strengthening our communities. I'm honored to take on this position and look forward to building strong partnerships that will drive real results across the region. I want to thank President Kennelly and the Board of Trustees for this amazing opportunity. Folks, the message is simple. We are open for business here. First of all, we need to come up with a strategic plan for this institution that looks at meeting the needs of business, industry, and manufacturing, and also provide sustainable career pathways for individuals looking to get into various fields. You ask, what are the opportunities that people are looking for? That's what we will be asking, and realizing they can actually have a career in that particular sector. Businesses and organizations that want employees who have training or advanced training needs, that's what we're here for. Individuals that want to advance through non-credit programs to enhance their skills. Manufacturing and industry, there are evolving trends in manufacturing industry. Our job is to communicate with businesses and come up with training programs to meet both the employer and the individual seeking further advancement in their skills. Partner with other institutions and schools that allow a pathway for student success. I want to thank the college here, the Board of Trustees, the faculty. Nothing gets done in this community in a silo, and nothing gets done in this community alone. We have many great partners here today. I want to thank my friends from CV Tech, BOCES. I see Gary from the North Country Chamber. I see a guy standing in back of you from the county. Chairman Henry. I want to thank Clinton County for their continued support of Clinton Community College. Your investment in this community college means a lot, and it means that you have a commitment to this to better the community and to better the people here. I see our friends and business leaders. I see TDC here, ESD here. I'm going to forget some people. Who else am I forgetting? But like I said, we need to partner up, and we want to make this work, and it cannot happen without our partnering and collaboration with CV Tech, BOCES, the Chamber of Commerce, CVPH, business and industry leaders, workforce development agencies, and trades associations. Thank you very much to you all, and I look forward to working with you for the advancement of this institution in Clinton Community College. Right off from that too, Ken. That's coming right up.
So we'll take some questions if you have any.
Yeah, Billy, if you could just clarify one more time what your new role is going to be, who it's going to be with, and when do you start?
Vice President of Strategic Initiatives and Workforce Development. Our main goal here is to connect businesses and have them provide us with what they need for pathways to success for their employees. We want to bring them here, we want to train them. And not only that, we want to make sure that people that want to advance their skills have that opportunity. I'm in charge of other programming as well, but workforce development, I was here when this building, and it's not a knock on anyone, but I was here when this building was dedicated. Gary was here. I know a few people that were here, and that was back in 2017. It actually is one of the first official building openings and ribbon cuttings that I came to, and we all saw the potential of what this place could be, and we all had a vision for it. And my goal, our goal, I should say, is to make sure that that is continued through. We want to connect with our businesses, we want to see their needs, we want to make sure that we are providing the needs of those businesses, organizations, the community members, our skilled labor here to advance their training. And I think we have a great partnership and nucleus here at the college and at the institute to do that.
And when do you start?
It will be the beginning of September. I'll have a date for you by the end of the day, because that's a significant date as well.
With the main college relocating to SUNY Plattsburgh, do you anticipate any disadvantage having the institute remaining here?
No, because this is what we want to build. And Ken has said it before. I mean, this is a collaborative effort. I don't think they're going to forget about me over here or forget about us over here. So we want to be involved. We are part of the college. That's what we are. And in partnering up with people and going out and seeing what the needs are of the community, and that's all part of it. And I think Ken can answer, more importantly, what the college has already done to advance that. Partnering up with CVPH, wonderful EMT and nursing program, to find strategic partners where we can advance, where they can advance students' education in the fields that are needed in this community.
Yeah, I think one of the important things to note about that is when you think about where is funding, where is their attention, healthcare workforce, advanced manufacturing careers, those are advancing areas. Not that our other core programs are not, but these are opportunities to grow. And we do have essentially 3 locations. You're going to have the main campus, and then the hospital campus, and then here. So, and they're not that far apart.
Where do you see potential for growth and new manufacturers to become involved with IAM, or is that something you still need to study? And
Well, on my desk in my office is a big, thick red notebook that is everything the IAM from the beginning to now. And there were a lot of studies done, feasibility studies done, and sort of market analysis. Most of that stuff dates to 2015, 2016, that range of stuff. A lot's changed since then. And so I think the first job, as Billy mentioned, is really to get a strategic hook as to what we're going to move into. Stay tight to the partners. Billy knows all the alphabet names that go with all the economic development groups, you know, so they do match up. So that's really going to be a focus there.
How much interaction, Billy, will you have with the students?
When we fill this building up, I'll have a lot. I think there is an opportunity here when we're, when we're talking about, obviously there's a transformation of the college, but I think there's another opportunity, not that, I mean, Ken has moved mountains to get to where they are right now. Like I said, the Board of Trustees, the faculty, everybody has pitched in to do this, to make this transition. I just want to be a part of that. I want to be a team player. I want to be helpful in advancing the mission of Clinton Community College, and certainly this institution that we're standing in front of has a large part of that. And we're going to go out in the community. We're going to go out and we're going to talk to industry leaders. We're going to talk to manufacturers. We're going to talk to businesses. We're not going to limit it to, just one sector either. We're going to go out and see what the needs are, what their needs are, to have students and adult learners to have to be able to apply or to train them and apply their skills in a field that they can have a pathway and a career in. Too many times, and I've seen it, it's not just, now I'm going on a tangent, Pat, you got me going. Too many times we make a plan or a binder and we just stick to that, and it's, this is what it is. As I had mentioned, industry moves fast. The needs that were, what was needed even 2 years ago, 3 years ago, is not needed anymore, and that's the first thing that we have to do is find out what the needs are here of the businesses, the industry, the organizations, not limiting it whatsoever, and to provide training and skills to those students that want to have a career pathway and have a career in a field that they want.
I'm not sure which one of you guys want to answer
That's
this.
Ken's then.
I'm curious.
I just want to add
Yeah.
one thing to what he was saying. In that red binder that sits on my desk, and it does, if you want to visit the new campus, you can come to my office and I'll show you the red binder. Originally, there was a second building that could be a part of this. There's no utilities under that parking lot there, so they can actually put that there. So wouldn't that be something if that happened in the future and things grew enough for that? So, what's your next question?
Yeah, I'm curious, if you approached Billy and said, would you be interested in doing this, or if this kind of came out maybe organically from an idea that Billy had, and was maybe pursuing it as part of his assembly work, how did it come about that Billy will be the Vice President of Strategic Initiatives?
And workforce
And
development.
workforce
And
development.
workforce. I didn't write all of it down.
Yeah, honestly, Pat, I think organic's probably the best way to describe it. I mean, I've known Billy since he started, in there, and talk a lot about different things. Ask him for a lot of things, as I've asked a lot of people here for things. And I think, one of the things that I knew had to happen is this bill needed leadership. It needed leadership at some point. And so I had conversations with different folks that I would say were in that space at different times. And then probably June-ish or something like that, I think we talked, and I didn't realize he was thinking about maybe something else, and so it sort of came from there. So it takes a while for these things to come together as you work through stuff. Anybody else have questions? We're happy to stay after too if you want a conversation. Okay, well, thank you for coming out today. It's a warm day. And if I think a release has been emailed to probably most of you in the meeting, and we have hard copies somewhere. Steve does, I think, over there. He's handing them to Carol. Carol Arnold, everybody. What about you?
Everybody.
Oh, I didn't mention Carol.
If you don't know-
Carol's
if you-
here.
Carol's got to
Come
show
on.
off her T-shirt.
So
She's
Carol,
walking advertising.
Carol's going to carry the torch, I think, right? You have the torch, the Lake Placid torch to carry today. Oh, sorry. Let folks see your. There we go. Right there. Yeah. All right, there we go.
Weldon class of
Thank you, everybody.
2023.
Appreciate it.
Carol Arnold, who carried the torch in 1980, one of the ones when it arrived at the site of the ceremony at February 8th, 1980. It was carried by Dr. Robert Lopez, but along that route it was carried by Carol Arnold. And we were happy to be there, but before our days of hometown cable, and we were there as part of the Woodmen of the World. So this just might be the end of the show. If there's more, stick around and we'll find out.